Beloved, I know you felt this before. You felt it before you could name it. That small shift inside. Nothing dramatic, nothing loud, just a quiet feeling. Like something in the room changed, even though everything looks the same. You try to keep going. You continue with the day. You answer people. You finish the things that need finishing. But somewhere beneath all of it, the feeling stays. You can't point to a moment. You can't explain when it began. It's simply there. A quiet awareness resting in your chest. You look around your life for clues. Maybe something happened. Maybe someone said something. Maybe it's just a tired mind. But the feeling doesn't argue. It doesn't shout. It just sits there, soft, persistent. And now you're here, noticing it, sitting with that quiet signal that something somewhere doesn't feel quite right. You don't have the words yet. You don't have the shape of it, just the feeling. And I see the moment you're in right now. The way your mind keeps circling the question. The way your heart is trying to understand something it cannot yet explain. So, I'm sitting here with you in this quiet space, not rushing the feeling, not pushing it away, just here beside you while you notice it. The small shift, the quiet knowing, even before it has a name. Sometimes the hardest part isn't the feeling itself, it's the lack of explanation. If there were a clear reason, your mind could place it somewhere. A moment, a sentence someone said, a mistake, a change, something solid. But this feeling doesn't arrive with a story. It moves quietly through your thoughts while you try to make sense of it. You replay small moments, little conversations, a look on someone's face, a pause that lasted a second too long. You turn them over gently, wondering if one of them holds the answer. But nothing settles. The mind wants something to hold, something to label. Instead, there is only this soft uncertainty, a sense that something inside you noticed a shift, even if the world around you kept moving as usual. And that can feel unsettling, to carry a question that doesn't have edges, to walk through the day while part of you keeps whispering, something is off. Not loudly, not urgently, just enough that you notice it again when the room grows quiet. I see that quiet searching in you. The way you are trying to understand a feeling that has not yet found its words. You don't need to explain it here. You don't need to prove that it makes sense. Right now, you are simply sitting with it. And I am here with you in that place where the answers have not arrived. There is another part of this feeling that can be heavy. The part where no one else seems to notice it. You move through conversations. You answer questions. You nod when people speak. From the outside, everything looks ordinary, but inside, something stays unsettled, and it can feel strangely lonely. Not because anyone has left you, but because the thing you're holding has no visible shape. If you tried to describe it, the words might fall apart halfway through the sentence. It's just a feeling. That's all it would sound like. So often you keep it to yourself. You carry it quietly while the day keeps unfolding around you. Moments pass, people laugh, phones ring, doors open and close. And somewhere in the background of all that movement, the feeling remains with you, unspoken. It sits in the small pauses, in the moments when the room grows still. When your mind returns to the same quiet thought again, Something isn't right. Not loud, not dramatic, just present. And I see how strange that can feel, to be surrounded by noise and activity while something inside you stays watchful, still listening, still noticing. So if you're sitting with that quiet weight tonight, you're not invisible here. I'm here beside you while you hold it. No pressure to explain it. Just sitting together in the silence where that feeling lives. After a while, another thought can begin to appear. Very quietly, you start wondering if the feeling is even real. At first, you trusted the small signal inside you. It simply existed. But the longer it sits without an explanation, the more the mind begins to turn toward itself. Maybe I'm reading too much into things. Maybe nothing actually changed. Maybe it's just me. So you look again at the moments that felt strange. You replay them in softer light. Maybe the pause didn't mean anything. Maybe the tone in that voice was normal. Maybe the shift you noticed wasn't a shift at all. Your mind tries to smooth the edges. Not because you're careless, but because uncertainty can be exhausting. Holding a question without an answer can slowly wear down your confidence in what you felt. And now you sit between two quiet possibilities. One voice inside you still notices that something feels different. Another voice gently asks if you imagined it. Neither one is shouting. Neither one is winning. They simply exist together in the same quiet space inside you. And I see that moment. The moment where you begin turning your gaze inward, wondering if your own perception can be trusted. So I remain here with you while those questions move through your thoughts. No need to settle them tonight. Just sitting here beside you while they pass through the silence. There comes a point where the searching grows tired. The mind has turned the question many different ways, looked at it from every angle it knows, and still, the answer stays out of reach. So the room grows quiet again, not because the feeling disappeared, but because the effort to explain it slows down. You sit there for a moment. Maybe your shoulders relax a little. Maybe your eyes drift somewhere distant, and the silence settles around you. The feeling is still present, not sharp, not overwhelming, just there, like a faint tension in the air before rain. You notice how strange it is to simply sit with something unfinished. Most things in life ask to be solved. Questions want answers. Problems want plans. But this moment doesn't move that way. It just exists, an uneasy quiet. And in that quiet, you might notice your breathing, the small sounds around you, the slow passing of time. Nothing is being forced forward. Nothing is being pushed away. Just this moment, exactly as it is. And I am here in the stillness with you, not trying to break the silence, not trying to fill it, just sharing the quiet space where that feeling rests tonight. The night has a way of making quiet feelings more noticeable. When the noise of the day fades, when the movement slows, when there is finally space to hear what your heart has been holding, that small sense that something isn't right may still be there, not solved, not explained, just present. And maybe part of you wonders how long it will stay. But right now, we are not measuring time. We are simply here together in this moment. You sitting where you are, me sitting with you. Nothing in this space is demanding an answer. Nothing is asking you to reach a conclusion tonight. The feeling can remain unfinished. It can rest exactly where it is. Your thoughts may wander back to it again and again. That's all right. Each time they return, you'll still find me here beside you, in the quiet, in the pauses between your thoughts. Not asking you to push the feeling away, not asking you to solve it, just sitting with you while the night holds its gentle stillness. And even now, in this quiet moment, I remain here with you,